HyperX?
I knew I... All
I
right.
can refresh it so I can.
It's not picking. There we go. I was gonna say it's not picking up the input yet though, but
Yeah, it'll probably take a second. It always. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy Part 2. Yeah,
there it goes.
Hell yeah. Well, hopefully you got your controller pick.
Yeah. Well, it should be.
Lumos.
Yeah, it looks like it's good now. And then everything else is still working, so we'll see. And like I said, then like tomorrow or whatever, I can swing by and see if I can grab that, or whenever I can go and grab those other controllers.
Yeah, they'll be here. I usually get off between 4 and 4:30.
Okay.
And everybody in your chat obviously understands that you and I, yes, I'm Craig, Angry Reacts. We live in the same city. So.
Yep.
And I knew which, speaking of which, I knew which Islamic center you were talking about earlier, because I literally walked past it all the time when I went on my walks.
Yeah, the one in, you're talking the one on that, the nicer part of town?
Yeah, the knees one?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so nice. They had like a COVID outreach program. They always did like a food giveaways. Obviously, I never went, but I saw it all the time.
Yeah.
It smelled tempting.
Smelled tempting.
Then you have no value to
Yeah, the imam or the sheikh who runs that one, I think he's like he might actually be Shia, at that Islamic center. He seems interesting. My buddy Isaac talked to me about both of them too.
Doing with Victor Rookwood.
Yeah, I need to learn about more between those two sects.
The goblin
I
from the
really
Daily
don't
Prophet.
understand a lot.
I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
And I think there's 1 or 2 more
Quickly,
sects that are
let's
not
get
as
inside the
prevalent as Sunni and
broomsticks.
Shia that I need to learn about.
Yeah, there's like the Ahmadiyya, and then there's some other ones. They're like really modern ones that believe that like a
Treat
prophet.
for you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
What the?
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Does that sound like a man?
Who, the teacher?
Yeah, it sounds like a man.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
There's a way, and I need to figure it out
It's
for when
my
I put
first
it with
time.
Alex.
Welcome.
Not that you need to do it right now,
What'll
but
be
there's
is
a
on
way
me.
to have other people you talk to appear on stream.
Yeah,
I
check.
need to figure it out for myself.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and
Alex will
residents.
be
Doesn't sound like
thinking
a-
about playing-
Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Ooh,
Thanks to this
she's
one.
British as fuck.
Single-handedly took down a troll.
Sounds like a
Is that
man.
right?
That's
Well
a 10
done.
out of 10 in Bongland.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade.
That's like my favorite meme.
That's never
They'll post
happened
like some
before.
tank of a woman on YouTube, and they'll be like, "That's a 10 out of 10
That's
in
not right.
Bongland."
The only brutes we usually have to deal with.
Jesus,
That's
are
fine,
you
mate.
wearing like a fucking colonial captain's hat?
Yeah, it was just one of the ones that I got
that
when I.
look, Gok?
It's like the
What did you just
extras
say?
that signed up with my account.
Your clientele.
Sign up with-
Oh,
to be
you got EA
Not to worry.
bonuses.
Yeah,
Doctor.
yeah.
Once the two of you leave,
Gotcha.
the caliber of my clientele will
Jack the
greatly
Ripper looking
improve.
dude.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now.
The chick's voice does not match her face at all.
I'm only here for this one anyway.
No, I don't.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
She's a very
want a quick
sturdy
word.
woman.
Perhaps
Yeah, exactly.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had
Oh,
enough bloodshed.
we're
for
on
one
YouTube,
day.
not Twitch, right?
Yeah.
I can
Come
say it.
on,
That's a tranny.
Oh, you can say it?
Broomsticks isn't what it used to
That's a
be.
tranny.
Is it actually?
Millions elsewhere.
Yes. And like the trans
Can't
community got
drink
mad
butterbeer
because the name is
forever.
Sir Rona.
Gross.
How funny.
Seems
I
you've
didn't know
made
that they
an
were putting it in the
unfortunate
game that
enemy.
early. Yeah, they were a bartender.
Watch your
As soon as I saw the name
Rook
Serona
was
Ryan,
harder, worse than
that's
any
why
troll you might encounter.
I knew.
Hmm.
There's that
Trolls, Ranrock,
there's
and
some
Rookwood?
weird
What are you not
trans
telling me?
Twitter or
I promise to
Twitch
tell you
person.
everything.
Well, I guess they're a Twitter
But it's
person
perhaps
too.
best I do
Named
that later.
Keffels. Ooh, this might blow you up. This might throw you into an
And on
argument,
that
Dustin.
note,
I'm
I
sorry.
think we should head back to the
Because you're
castle.
playing this game specifically, and we're talking about them.
I didn't think that there would be a transgender character. I thought the whole point of this game was to not be to have that in there.
They put it in to appease them. However,
So
there is a list now, and if you play this game and you stream it on YouTube or Twitch, people are able to search if you did and block you from their viewing history if you did. However, This Keffels person is someone who's got into it with the streamer Destiny. We all know who
certainly glad
Destiny is,
Serena
obviously.
We do.
Told you she was one of the good
And
ones.
called
I can
Destiny
see that.
transphobic.
She didn't seem at all intimidated by
Tried to
Rookwood
get
and Arlo.
Kiwi
I think you'll
Farms
need
and
to tell me
4chan
why Victor
off
Rookwood
the
has you in
internet.
his sights. But we can talk later.
Keffels was
For
one
the
of the
moment, we
ones,
should
the
return
same
to the
person was
castle.
one of the ones
Professor
leading this.
Weasley's
If you do not
certain
play
to
this
hear
or you're a
about the troll attack
transphobe,
soon if
they
she hasn't
streamed it last
already.
weekend and they love
Don't want
this
to risk
game.
another detention for getting back after hours.
Outside of that, however, all the people that were saying don't play this game because it's transphobic saw the character Serona and started saying, holy shit, it's transphobic. They call it a trans person with the first name Sir Rona. So you can't win with these people either way.
I wish they would just not win with these people at all.
You just don't try and humor them. Any weird interest group. If you want to act weird, be weird in your own home. Don't broadcast it.
You want to be acting weird, act weird from the long end of a short rope.
I'd prefer that as well, but I was being a little nicer.
It's the marijuana's talking.
I ain't got no marijuanas in me whatsoever tonight, boy.
Oh dang, dude.
I did earlier when I was hanging out with my brother.
I got no marijuanas.
That's what time is it now? 9. That's over 4 hours ago, boy.
Dang, son, long time.
I am about to take a shot though, because I haven't drank in quite a while.
Gotcha. On a Tuesday, sir? On a Tuesday?
I get drunk. I just take a couple shots and then it's late anyway. I take a couple shots and I go to sleep and
Gotcha.
I ain't talking about getting drunk. I ain't doing that. Fuck that. Boy, I'm in line to inherit a business. I can't be doing that shit.
Oh, are you nice?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, so the review I sent you the other
is important.
Earlier. Yeah, that's why it's important to me, because fucking people pay attention to me, dude. People
Nice
know
one.
my name. I have people that fucking text me on my cell phone about business hours, about fucking jobs. Crazy.
Nice, man.
So I said if I can ever help it, you and my friend Alex will both permanently have a job here once I take over, and I mean that.
Nice, man. That's good news, bro.
You will just have to learn to do manual motor labor.
Yeah.
But
I'm
every
sure
single one of us have learned on the job, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure a lot of it is. Yeah, I mean, it'll be good to. I mean, because I've got a lot of hands-on experience with stuff like that. I mean, I've worked on car motors and stuff like that before.
Well, that's why that fuck that commented jobless a duel. I laugh on it because it's so fucking funny. That's why.
What the?
I fucking had a job since I was 16 and I'm 32. So, oh, you're trying to go up the female dormitory.
Oh, gotcha. That's funny.
Yeah, if you try, that's one of the things they complain about being transphobic. If you're a male and try and go up there, it slides down. If you're a female and try and go with the male, it does the same thing.
It's great.
You can't be no creep.
This guy didn't know that's what I was doing.
How funny. I didn't know. I've never seen someone do that.
Yeah.
Funny. Oh, I mean, it's a new game, so. I'm probably going to stream, once I get my YouTube set, I'll do it simulcast on YouTube and Twitch this weekend for Dead Space.
Dead Space. Yeah, that's what everybody's been talking about it.
Well, my whole thing is I don't like doing a horror game and I get lost and stuff, so I want to go through it once and know where I'm going, which is what I did with Code Veronica. I'm halfway through it on my stream on Twitch.
Gotcha.
However, if you didn't watch the last time I played it, I had a script running for Jet Set Radio Future that I was supposed to make it to where time didn't count because I was just playing it for fun, and it fucking interfered with my health damage on Code Veronica. So I got attacked a few times, and I was noticing I wasn't getting any damage. And I was like, "Holy shit! I don't want to be accused of cheating." So I stopped the stream.
Yeah.
I was so upset, so I have to remove the script to make sure it doesn't interfere with anything else before I fire it up again. Because Resident Evil Code Veronica is the Resident Evil I know the best, and I'm super good at it, so I don't want to be accused of like using an exploit of any kind.
Of course, I got you.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl.
My favorite Resident Evil, and it's supposedly, the rumor is it's the one they're working on remaking right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hope it is, because it's my favorite. Basically, Code Veronica is for Claire what Resident Evil 4 is for Leon. It's their solo stories.
Okay.
But Code Veronica is more in keeping with the original Resident Evils in 4, as 4 is a little bit more action-oriented, which they're trying to change with the remake.
Mm-hmm. How do I...
Well, you better cross that bridge.
Let's
Or
go.
be lollygagging.
Yeah, I'm trying to see why... Weird. Not letting me change the stream settings from my phone, which it normally does, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's weird with me on Twitch. Sometimes I have to open the launcher, and then sometimes I can just do it from my fucking cell phone, and it does it perfectly.
Yeah.
Probably just interface lag like every other electronic thing in existence.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to Tim earlier, and we were reminiscing about earlier, and like way when we first met each other.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about his friend that was scared of me because he met me and he saw all my tattoos, and Tim convinced him that I was some like ex-white supremacist from prison.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the guy was fucking terrified of me for the longest time.
That's hilarious. See, it's even backwards when I try to pick that stuff up. God, it's so annoying.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, but...
There's a part where I was super stuck, and I looked it up, and everyone was like, no, you can't push E like it says, you have to push space instead, and it's just like, what the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah, so, okay, so this... So if I button pad... Okay... So if I just go and I just set this...
The only bad thing about you streaming, Dustin, is most of your fans are in Europe right now, it looks...
Oh, that's no big deal, yeah.
It's just funny because you're talking to a bunch of European Muslim people.
Wait, so this is...
Did you ever find out where the omelet guy was from? Because he wouldn't tell me.
Oh, no, I'm not sure. Wait, so if this is... So this is X?
Yeah, it's reloading my stream right now.
Why is it... Why is it not letting me change it now?
Let me see if I can see it, because it was lagging out on me for a second. I think it was updating the app. Yeah, it was. Okay, what's it not letting you change? Now I can see.
Well, now it's like it won't let me... Maybe if I close this? Okay, hang on. If I reload it... Because now it won't even let me change the inputs. Edit layout.
Well, it might be because you're in game now. Sometimes it stops you after.
Oh, it won't let you do it? Okay.
Yeah. God damn, dude. I have so many freckles. Looking on my camera now. The most Hispanic lady told me when I was young, those are angel kisses.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Yeah, but you're not as red as I am, so...
Professor,
No.
I'm glad to see you.
and I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece.
I was a little
I heard
blonde
about
boy
the
that became
attack.
red.
Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Damn,
Sir,
that dude
the
got
trolls were
schnoz
wearing
on
armor.
him.
Yeah.
What's his name,
It had
Professor
that dark
Fig?
glow like the
Yeah.
dragon collar.
I'm gonna try just playing it. I'm
Goblin
just gonna try
silver.
playing it without the controller.
Ranrock used it to control the
I
dragon.
just
Yeah,
go
I'm curious
keyboard
to see
mouse.
how it is with your mouse and keyboard.
And
Yeah.
why send trolls too?
Because like
They
I
were
said,
there
I play
because of
most
me. I
of my
overheard
games
Ranrock
with mouse and
talking
keyboard.
with
Why
Same.
were you trying to use controller?
Just because the style of game it is. Because it has walk and run and it has three-dimensional movement like it does. And mouse and keyboard kind of sucks on games like this. But it's like same thing with Witcher.
This is
You're,
great news
you're used to
indeed.
FPSs, huh?
If Ranrock's
Oh,
goblins
yes, yeah.
and dark wizards are after you,
See, I played the
they want what we found
Witcher,
in that
Fallen
vault.
Order also fine with mouse and keyboard, so yeah, I'm
Oh,
lost on that.
well, I can play it fine, but it's inherently inferior. It's like saying that Dark Souls, games like Dark Souls that are third-person games are inherently better on controller. The keyboard, you can play it, but it is inherently inferior.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on Dark Souls and look at my.
You
You
said
can
you
look at my
discovered
hours on
something
Dark
in
Souls on Steam.
Yes.
You know, I am just running my mouth.
No, I'm just mechanically you cannot move in the same way as you can on a mouse as you can on a keyboard.
It's a map of
You
Hogwarts,
can.
to
You just
be
have to know
sure.
when the
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have to do twice the work to put it, to get a half the result.
Precise.
I don't know about this
It's
game because
beyond.
I've never played it, obviously.
traces of
But
magic there
for
on the
Dark
map.
Souls, what I would
I
say
suspected
is
you would
it's
see
just
something.
knowing how to
Shall we go?
dodge and not
I
locking on
appreciate your
constantly, which is something
enthusiasm,
people with
and I'm
controllers,
eager
they
to
lock
discover
on too
what we may
much.
find there
Gotcha.
as well. But
Oh, BRB.
if
No, I hit my accident. No, I hit my button
let
on
alone
accident.
what happened to Miriam
Oh, see, that's
taught
what I
me
need to figure out.
anything,
Is I need to figure out how to
it's
do
that the
pops like
path
that.
we're on
I have
is
my borders
terribly
and shit figured out,
dangerous.
but I need to do that.
I'd like you to
next.
work with
Yeah.
Professor Hecat a bit. Before we continue,
When I was
Sir,
playing with Alice
how
on his
dangerous
stream,
could the library be?
because I was
Perhaps we're only
playing
after a book.
7 Days to Die
Perhaps
and
we are
used
only
like
after
1
a book,
through
but
0
we should be
on
prepared
the
for
item
anything.
bar thing.
Once you've
Yeah.
heard
I
your
kept hitting
defensive
8 on
magic
accident,
further,
so I had like a
come and see
demon
me.
voice when I was talking to him because I had the microphone
Professor
thing on.
Hackett, known to
I didn't
inspect
know it. So they kept going like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? What do you mean?" It's like fucking trying to talk all normal.
That's funny.
I felt so bad because I fucked up his stream.
That's hilarious.
He's been playing with a lot of people. They've been doing a
now
lot
where
of-
do I see? Like, what is the?
Gryffindor?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you choose Gryffindor after all those talks we had telling me I better choose Slytherin? What's wrong with you?
I never said better. You better choose Slytherin.
Yeah, we did. I have the text to prove it.
I don't think I ever told you better choose Slytherin. I didn't pick Gryffindor. I got sorted into that for my questions that I answered.
Ooh, but you know that you have the choice to pick, right? After they tell you which one you should be in.
Yeah, yeah, but I was just like, whatever. I'll go with, you know, go with
You
what it
did
is.
more, huh? I'll remember that.
It's funny because it's the exact opposite. All my
Perhaps
friends
I'll come
say
back
that that Slytherin is the Judaic of all the schools, of all the class halls.
It's a weird thing because I think there's this thing where, and I don't know where it comes from, that humor, quote unquote, the shadow within you, the bad within you, is like some Jewish idea, and I don't think that's true. That's kind of dumb. That's like saying that the dark side in Star Wars is Jewish. It's not. It's fascistic. That's why I like it so much.
Gotcha.
And I think it's kind of the same. If Slytherin was in control, it would not be the nation of Israel. It would be Wizard Reich.
Gotcha.
In other
Yeah,
words.
I don't know enough about Harry Potter lore. I always thought Slytherin were, like, it's the whole snake-like thing, that they're cowards and stuff like that. That they're not to be trusted. They're disloyal,
They
immoral.
want to genocide all non-magic users and have magic user supremacy.
Oh, gotcha.
So, no.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know enough about the lore.
Basically, the cool schools in lore would be everybody
there is
but
such a thing
Hufflepuff.
as
Basically.
trying too hard.
Oh, gotcha.
Hufflepuff is the only lame
How
one.
nice
They all
to
have their
see you,
redeeming
my young
qualities
friend.
with them.
Gotcha. Okay, so if I now I need to see. I don't know how to get into the main. How do I get into the actual settings menu now? Because escape just takes me there.
Go to
Settings.
escape room, leave
There it
there
is.
for a
There it is.
second.
There it is.
Okay.
I got it now. Okay, now I can
okay,
rebind
There
this.
you go. It's up there. See where the keyboard it says Q and E? I think you're gonna have to use it from there and go from there versus the controller. As dumb as that is. But I don't know. That's kind of how it is for Cyberpunk. Like, there's points where I have to use a controller because it's weird. Same with Dead Space. Like I told you with that E versus spacebar thing.
Mhm.
Everybody was telling me to use the controller to get past that part and then go back to mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Very weird shit to deal with.
Yeah.
If I pull up my YouTube,
Mhm.
I get these weird Destiny and Hassan Piker videos, and then you.
I
So I guess you're moving up on there.
don't think I've ever hated anybody more than I hate Hassan Piker.
Well, because he just doesn't have any fucking idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's an idiot, and he's a coward.
Literally a himbo. He's a himbo. He's an attractive male that just
Yeah.
nonsense.
Exactly, dude. It's ridiculous.
Little
And the fact is that, like, I kind of had somewhat respect for him because of his, like, prowess as a man. I was like, okay, so he'll flaunt that a little bit. And then when Sam Hyde actually challenges him to a fight, he backs out like a total wuss. I was like, dude.
Even Destiny called him out.
Yeah, even Destiny even called him out, dude. Like, I have more respect for Destiny than I do Hassan by a massive margin. Which is crazy. It's crazy to even admit, you know, but just the case. It's nuts. Never thought I'd be in that in that milieu, but yeah, it's crazy.
You know, Destiny is actually not as bad as
Yeah.
people think.
No, I agree. He's actually, especially recently.
I'm here about the new spell you
Yeah.
wanted to teach me, Professor.
I don't know why my guy's voice is like this too.
Professor Fig indicated a certain
Dude, I have so much
urgency
looking at
to
me
you
in the
completing
camera. I have
your
so much
defensive
blue
magic
tattooed on me.
assignments.
Hmm.
As such,
Fucking,
you
that's
are
just
to learn
the
Incendio,
main difference
the
between
fire-making
Nords
spell,
and other
handy
cultures
for
is that
lighting
all their
torches,
tattoos were fucking
burning
green
away
and blue.
spider webs.
Oh, really?
And
Or if you've
when
ever heard the term, it's a
necessary,
spell, and I
defending
think
against those who
Morrowind.
would wish to do us harm.
And
Sounds
Oblivion. I think probably
versatile.
Skyrim as well. If you pick a
What?
Nord, you have a spell called
before we get
Woad.
started,
And Woad does
I'd
frost
like you to
damage.
complete
Woad
a few
is a specific
tasks.
color of blue, and it
You
comes
may be
from Nordic
surprised
people.
by some of
Gotcha,
them.
That's what they
gotcha.
came to and tattooed
Astonishing how
themselves
much
with.
students don't think their professors
Yeah, if you look
know.
at the camera,
When
like
you're
my
finished,
hands,
come and
my
see me.
fucking neck,
Then we
all
shall
the
begin
shit's
working
blue
on
on me.
incendies.
I'm very
You know where to find me once you've finished.
if you buried my body and I was preserved in some way and they dug me up from 500 years from now,
Seems
they probably...
crossed wands isn't
this
as
is a
secret
pagan
as it's
burial.
believed to be.
You don't have any
Only
tattoos,
a new
huh?
student want
No.
to help me with my sad
Promise I made to my mother.
Don't you know who
That's
I
crazy.
am?
See,
Zenobia
my
Noak,
mom is all
the
tattooed.
girl whom everyone at school hates.
Yeah,
for
there's
no
only
reason.
there's 3 things that my mother made me promise, and one of them
What are
was
the other
don't
two?
one of them
Oh,
was
man.
don't get any tattoos. One of them was another one was don't get any piercings, and number 3 was don't buy a motorcycle.
My ears are stretched, which are sewn up. You can see on camera. They
Yeah.
are stretched to 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
My septum is pierced. I still have snake bite. I have to move a tongue on my bottom lip. Piercings. And I'm all tattooed. So I violated everything but the motorcycle, according to your mom.
Yeah. So yeah, she doesn't have any problems with anybody else having them. She's never wanted her son to have them.
I'm making the joke.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't.
Your mom was a very nice lady. I
Everyone
like
hates
both
you.
your mom and your dad when I met them.
Because
Yeah, they're good
Hogwarts
folks.
is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no talent
Ooh,
moon
who is this
mind.
bitch? I just looked
I
at her on
wanted
the
to make some
camera.
new friends,
I
and
don't
so I
know.
brought my collection down to the common
She
room.
looks like she's gonna
My
snitch on
gobstone
you.
collection.
And she got the other one.
I was
Go on.
hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling
Gonna
liquid.
cast the Tor on you.
I haven't much interest in a game that
Your
sprays
hat
you
looks
with
like a
odors.
fucking
Only if
colonial
you lose,
commander's hat.
which
I
I
love
never
it.
Kind of looks cool, huh? It's
Oh,
actually
it's
it's actually like a
President.
Slytherin gear
People
set.
can be so cruel.
Is
Just
it
because they're
really?
sprayed
Okay.
all over
Yeah,
with
yeah.
smelly
It's
gobstones.
yeah. I'll show you the rest of
It's
it.
their own fault for losing.
Okay, that makes sense. There's gonna be
Melder is one of
specific
the
gear sets
worst
for each
losers.
house with bonuses.
Ever written a
Okay.
story or a tale
Well, no, you get
as
yeah, you
well.
got a bunch of like
And
dark
now
arts
Paul
stuff. So it's not
Williams has
Slytherin. It's a
taken
dark
my
arts hat, I
gobstones
should say.
And hidden them in very
Okay.
high places all over the school.
Well, because the main, I know you don't know the books and stuff, but the first chapter book I ever finished was White Fang. And then the second one I ever finished was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's
Sounds as
Stone.
if you caused the
And then
smelly
from there, I got
situation
super into
and
Harry
they
Potter
responded
in, like the
accordingly.
second, third, fourth,
I
and
didn't
fifth
make the
grade. So those
rules.
were the first books I read,
Anyway.
so I know a lot about them.
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells
I'm
yet.
very curious to
I
see
need someone,
how they
perhaps a
portray Slytherin
selfless
because
and
they are
talented
very
fifth year
often
to help me.
portrayed as sneaky
I'll see what I can do.
and they cheat and stuff
appreciate
like
the
that. So I'm
help.
curious as to what your
If you
set
do
will give
find
you
all of
build
my
wise.
gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll
Do
be
you have,
back
like,
to playing
dexterity and
Snake
shit
Pit
like
and
that?
Jackstone by
Not
myself
that I've
in no
seen.
time.
Okay, because I'm curious because I would say that they would probably be mainly dexterity, charisma, and agility.
Yes, you have offense, and defense.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, those are Quidditch gloves. I mean, they're basically tactical gloves.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, so if I hover over stuff and I go to change appearance, so I've got this one.
That's a shiny hat.
Yeah, it's the same one. It's just got like the dark arts garrison hat. So this is a dark arts hat.
Oh, it's got like a skull on it. Okay, I got it.
It's moving. It's animated too. The skull. And then you have if you do this.
Oh, okay, I see it. It's kind of hard to see it moving watching you stream.
If you do this one.
Ooh, that was fucking cool. Okay, that one I can see moving way more. I
Yeah.
think it was just hard to see on the hat with the stream quality and how small it was, but that I can definitely see. Okay, so they're going for like a Death Eater's aesthetic.
Yeah.
You don't even know what a Death Eater is, huh?
So edgy. Yeah, exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's an edge. It's an edgelord coat. Yeah.
Do you know what a Death Eater is?
I know what a Death Eater is. Yeah.
Okay. Carl actually has several Slytherin tattoos. His chest tattoo is Avada Kedavra, which is, I said earlier in your chat that some of the spells were Latin, some are Sumerian, and some are nonsense. If you don't know, the word abracadabra is actually an old Sumerian spell, ancient Sumerian text. And what it means, literally, is as I speak, I create. And within the Harry Potter universe, there is a reverse of that that also appears in Sumerian text that is actually a scary sounding spell. And this is what Carl has on his chest, which is Avada Kedavra. And Avada Kedavra means to destroy as I speak, which means to kill as you speak. And that is the most dangerous spell within the Slytherin house. And it looks like you're actually able to wield it from what I saw eventually. Because I saw some guy that had like early access to a build of this game, and he opened a bunch of the parameters and the notebook settings on PC, and he changed the Avada Kedavra settings all crazy, and people were bouncing off of walls and shit when he sent it at him.
Gotcha.
But Avada Kedavra, and there's one that makes it to where you can manipulate people's body and like make them do what you want. Those are like the worst spells, things you're not meant to do in this universe.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, if people see you doing them, apparently, yeah.
You are. It's like they're gonna take you away and put you to death if you use them, type of thing. It's a serious thing. Damn, so they really do let you run around. Can you attack people? Not that I'm asking you to, but do you have the option?
I don't think so. Not at this point. I don't think.
I'm just curious as to how open. Like I said, not that I'm asking you to do it, because I don't want you to fuck up your gameplay, but I'm just curious as to whether or not they let you do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure.
That's how the leveling is. So what spells do you have so far?
I have this one, the grab one. I have the rebuild one. I have the Levioso one, and then I have.
Oh, is that a book you pick up to collect in game?
Yeah, pages. Supposed to get pages for it. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that's super cool.
Yeah. Oh, T. Okay, so can I just?
Oh shit! I'll be right back.
Okay. So control. Force.
Lumos.
It's actually better on mouse than this.
Be as difficult as it seems.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Lumos.
So you like it with mouse and keyboard then?
It seems like it's actually certain aspects of it seem to be better. I don't. This is it right here. So how do I?
Revelio.
Alright. I don't understand how to grab this.
Now I'm coming back down. Let me see what you got.
Accio.
Now I had to get my pin.
I'd better keep an eye on high places.
If you see on camera right now, the pin that I have, Dustin, is like an old Gandalf pipe.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's a pin. I sent it to him. He's like, "Fuck, man, send me one."
Oh, really?
They sell it as a fucking soldering iron on Amazon. But what couldn't you grab? Were you trying to grab something?
Well,
I was away.
No, it's fine. I was trying to. There's not really a button to grab some of this stuff. Was it unbound in my options or something?
One thing that I find on games like these that you were saying you feel like it would be more natural on controller is that the added swivel and quick turn that you have with the mouse versus with the right stick just makes up for basically almost everything.
Gotcha.
You're so quick to do everything else. And I know what you mean. Like they're like the way that I have Jedi Fallen Order set up on my PlayStation 4 controller, basically mimics Dark Souls and Bloodborne controls, and that's how I play it.
Yeah.
However, that's not ideal for every type of those games.
Yeah.
So I go back and like I.
Oh, I think that's a teleportation flame. I think that's what that is.
Oh, it's a quick point.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I've beaten Jedi Fallen Order like 4 or 5 times with mouse and keyboard, and then 4 or 5 times with controller.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I know both. Ooh, you know what? I need to set up Silent Hill 2 to play. Before the remake's coming out, right?
No, I never played any of the Silent Hills.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I could never play any games like that. I have night terrors.
I'd better keep an eye on
When I was
places around
younger,
the school for Zenobia's
I would wake
gobstones.
up outside on the lawn and stuff like that, having like horrific, tormenting dreams. I could never.
I think as someone that's a married man, you'd appreciate Silent Hill 2 a lot more. Every Silent Hill is different. And what I would say to you is why I like Silent Hill is different from why I like Resident Evil. The whole point of Silent Hill, if you don't know,
It's like, what are these?
there is a cult in a town. Give you a rough gestalt of the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's a cult in a town way back in primordial times. Hi, kitten. Sorry, I got the kitten trying to jump in
Alien
again.
keys are back. Aren't
This
they brilliant?
kitten, as dumb as it is to say, is in her terrible twos, so she's up my ass all the time. She always wants attention, but then she wants to bite everything. She's down here at my feet just staring at me. And I say that like I'm complaining, but I think taking care of this kitten feeds my
I'd better keep an eye on
dad
high
need,
places around the school
and
for
I'm going to be
Zenobia's
severely
gobstones.
fucking depressed at the end of this month when I have to put her on a plane to Colorado to go to my friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very upset when you leave, kitten, so get all the attention. But anyway,
Other
the main
students
difference between Resident
you
Evil
must have
and
magic
Silent
to
Hill.
do it. Ah.
Come on, kid. Come on, you want to sit on the desk with me? You can sit on the desk with me and be on camera. It's okay. You're little. I feel so bad when I pick
one of
this kitten
Zenobia's
up because
gobstones.
she's so. I feel like I'm
hardly
gonna
saw all the
hurt her
fuss is
whenever I
about.
pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a little lady, and I feel like I'm gonna treat if I ever have a daughter the same way. I'm gonna be too.
Trust me, there's nothing you said that it feels terrible to say. There's probably nothing more terrible than you can tell me than somebody having Harry Potter tattoos. I don't think it gets any worse. I'm just messing.
Well, you see the kitten on my camera?
Yeah, I do. Hello, this reminds me of. Sorry, my Abraham. This reminds me of when I was a kid. I saw in TV the last scene when that guy gets trapped in the bathroom. I heard my childhood dreams. Yeah, feel that.
But what was I saying? Oh, the difference between Resident Evil and Silent Hill is that the horror
better
in
keep an eye on
Resident
high
Evil
places around the school
is
for
a
Zenobia's
virus
gobstones.
and basically has to do with mankind being out of control, which is kind of with the zombie. If you don't know, the vampire thing in horror stuff is male sexuality out of control, being in the homosexual aspect. Werewolves are straight males being out of control.
I was gonna say, I thought vampire seems to be the feminine sensuality out of control, whereas
Well, that's why it's homosexual.
oh, I get you. But whereas the werewolf is the male bestial vigor, is what you're saying?
Yes. And then whereas the zombie thing is society and that thing falling apart, and that's kind of where Resident Evil falls along the lines. Whereas Silent Hill, the whole point of it is you have a town that worships a god that they made up, and that's a part of their lore. It's not that God created man, it's that man created God because man needed
I'd
God.
better keep
That's
an eye
the
on
story
high
of their
places
cult.
around the school for Zenobia's
And because of that,
gobstones.
they have a weird presence in the town that makes things happen. So, for you, Dustin, and me, Jake, Craig, whatever you want to call me, if we both go into Silent Hill, you and I are going to experience 2 completely different horrors. And if you, me, and your daughter went there, we're going to experience terrors, and your daughter's going to go, what are you guys talking about? What monsters? These people are nice to me, they gave me candy, and they're treating me nice. What are you
Handy
talking
resource
about?
indeed.
That's how the town is. The town is specific to how fucked up you are, and if you're a kid, it doesn't fuck with you. That's why I like that horror. So, Silent Hill 2, the remake, the horror is specific to a man that treated his wife bad. Which I think
Gotcha.
is someone who's a married man will be something you'll be able to connect to. Not saying you're a bad man, obviously, but it's something you can like, holy shit, okay, I get that.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're
That's
saying.
what I mean. And I would say that when it comes to Resident Evil, the most popular are 1 and 2. When it comes to Silent Hill, the most popular are 2 in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why they're
Twilight
clearly
ruined Vampire's reputation. Yeah. Get you?
Oh, you have chat up now?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't. Let me see if I can exit out so I can bring up chat just in case one of the Muslim homies asks said something to me. Because I do be saying nonsense sometimes, you know. Oh, that's weird. I can't, like, see anything on your live stream for some reason. I can see you streaming, but I can't pull up the live chat like I can, like, you know who Andy Worski is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like I can bring up his on live. I actually talked to him a little bit here and there. Maybe I can get you on there to argue with them. Not that they'd argue with you, they just want to use shit on Nick Fuentes. No, I'm the guy, and I've talked to Andy Worski a few times because I'm the guy that has gotten Andy Worski to say the 14 words 5 separate times.
Okay.
He actually remembers me, and I'll fucking do it again, damn it, and I'm going to do it again. And he gets tricked every time because I've said it in a stupid way. That's not actually the actual words.
Yeah.
I say it with like Smurfs and shit like that, and he does it every time.
Okay, what is... Okay, so 01...
Jean, Gif, whatever his name, JFG, Garepi, Jan Francois Garepi.
Yeah, JF, yeah.
Okay, that's the last time that I got Andy to say it was on there, and JFG started laughing at him because JFG realized what I was doing.
It's funny. So, I don't understand, so...
I used to interact with a lot of those guys, but I can do this kitten is all over me right now. Hi, Mama. I feel sorry for her because last Thursday I took the whole day off and she had to get all her vaccinations. She was mad at me. You feel sad when you give your daughter shots and stuff and take her to the doctor and she's upset?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably insane. What are you doing, kitten?
So this is... So it's these 2 questions.
Oh, that's esoteric as fuck.
I don't know what.
If I could see... The shitty thing is I can see everything you're doing, but I can't see her hints. Because, like, when I play with Alex on horror games, I have him help me with hints, and if I could see yours, I'd tell you something. No, it's not. It's not your camera. Your camera's not the purpose.
No, I thought the wife was gonna walk in.
Oh. Keeping her? You technologically hijabbing her?
No, dude, she shouldn't be viewed online in some of the ways that she dresses in the house.
Oh, I know. I'm being a smartass.
So okay, so this is 1 question mark. So it's either one of these. Okay, so how do you okay? So how do you calculate this? So this one, so it gives me the key. The key is this. So the key is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's all of these. So you could take a screenshot of this.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Oh, sorry, my kitten's getting on the keyboard. Get off of there.
Just Windows Shift S.
No, I got it right now. If you hear my mic shake, it's because the kitten's trying to love it and clean it.
No worries.
Okay, now go back.
All right.
To the thing. Now, what is it? You just have to figure out what it is. And the only thing I can't.
So there's like a calculation. So it's like 2.
Which side is which? You know
what I mean? This side. Look. It's got 2 question marks, and then the 1 question. The 2 question marks is this side.
Okay.
1 question mark is this side. So, but we've got to find the question mark solution. And so I'm wondering.
Okay, 0. Let me see. 0, 1, and then question mark. 0 is the wings looking thing. 1 is the unicorn.
Let's see.
I think. Yeah, 1 is the unicorn. Come on, kitten, get off my desk. There you go. Sit on my lap and get petted. There you go.
Oh, solve. Arithmancy.
Now, how do you figure out what is it on the other side? It's 2. You're okay, kitten. Relax. It's 2. I don't see the other side.
Add the 2 numbers on the corners of the triangle together. Subtract the number inside the triangle from the sum of the numbers. Okay.
Oh, so it's 1 minus 3. It's 3. So it should be the Hydra.
Why is it
symbol?
Why is it 1? Why is it 1 minus 3?
It's 0, 1, and then 4. 1 minus 4 is 3. I said it's stupid.
Oh, okay.
So it should be the Hydra. The Hydra should be the other symbol.
Okay, the Hydra should be this one.
Yeah, the 3 symbols. That should be it.
Hydra. And then this one should be... This is 2, and then the Hydra is 3. So 2 and that's 5, and then 9. So this one's 4. So 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
Dude, the kitten's all super interested in my mouse pad and the fucking camera. She's sitting on my mouse pad right now, scratching herself.
Gotcha.
Why kitten? I thought about streaming Stray with a stray, since she is a stray that I caught. I thought that would be interesting.
Yeah. Well, 4 is the owl.
Okay, so it's 2. What is it? 2 and 7?
Got it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I couldn't see what the other one was. Ooh, and then she jumped off a mouse pad and started attacking my arm. Fucking feral ass cat. I like it though. I like it. I like being around baby humans, baby cats, and baby dogs. You're okay. Stop being vicious. Ooh, you cut my hand pretty good, you bitch. Wow, you cut my hand pretty fucking deep. Dude, she sliced my fucking thumb like down to the palm of my hand. Holy shit. It's not deep though. I'll be good. You're fine, kitten. Yeah, you go lay down, you rough.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4, 5. So that's 6 and 5 is 11. 11 and 17 is 6.
Do you play rough with your
Salamander.
with Amelia? You play rough with her?
Not really. Salamander. And then
You don't let her tap you and shit?
well, she doesn't really do anything like that yet.
Look at this. You see that shit on my camera?
Yeah.
It's a cat.
0, 1, 2, 6, 7. 7. 7 and 0. So it's a 1. So it's a unicorn.
Okay, yeah. There you go. I think you got it now.
Rugged fedora. Great. What a fantastic.
God damn, dude. That fucking kid cut me deep on my hand. But she got me like right in the meat, so it's deep.
Gotcha.
I was thinking that like when I used to know in high school when I used to fist fight people and know people that fist fought a lot, there'd always be someone that got in a fist fight for the first time and they got hit in the head. They're like, why am I bleeding so much? Bitch, it's your head. Your head bleeds a lot.
Yeah. So that's owl.
Head wounds always bleed.
Owl, and then
There you go.
13
You
and
got
0.
it.
5. 5 is...
You a black magic mama, Dustin.
Wait, are they both? Wait, 13,
Yeah, okay.
0.
That would be the one thing that I understand with your channel, Dustin, is why I can't do a pop-out chat like I can with every other channel. Maybe it's follower-wise.
You should be able to. I can do it.
Yeah,
Back, what's up, man?
Maybe it might be the app that I'm on.
5.
If you hear sucking on your stream, it's because I'm trying to get rid of the fucking bleeding on my hand.
No worries.
I can't fucking grab my hand and. Do you know how cats kill things?
Not particularly.
They grab you with their front claws.
Dark
and then-
sun hat? By the way, why don't you stream in Twitch?
Because Dustin's not PC enough for Twitch, that's why.
No, it's not because of that. It's just because I don't know, I just never I didn't really develop any type of a community on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch all the time. And
I'd be blunt with you, dude. With you talking to Muslims and stuff and people like me, you would get in trouble on Twitch. You're better on YouTube. I'm
Gotcha.
being blunt with you.
Yeah,
you're way better on YouTube.
yeah, it just seems like there's not a lot of there's just not a lot of room for growth or people viewing your streams and stuff like that on YouTube, like people discovering you or anything like that. Like I literally just started making content on my YouTube, and it took me like a matter of like 1 or 2 weeks. I streamed on Twitch for like 2 to 3 years, like consistently, and never developed the community that I already have made. It's crazy. So
Yeah, well, there you go. That's alone an example. Because if you ask anybody that's been on Twitch and YouTube, what they all say is that building a following on YouTube is way fucking easier than on Twitch.
yes, it was
Building alone is way easier on YouTube than Twitch, which is why.
yeah, it wasn't even close.
Comment on your channel. I'm setting up to be a YouTube streaming channel soon.
You're what? You're what?
the channel that I've used to comment on your YouTube, I'm setting up to be a streaming channel.
Nice.
So I can, you know, get around to that because it's
because like I said, Twitch is there's no discoverability on Twitch at all. Like,
because like I told you, I'm a known person that talks to Andy Warski and PvP on their
What are
stream
you
and shit
up
like
to
that, so
now?
people already know who I am. So it'd be kind of dumb on me to do on Twitch and not here.
yeah, exactly.
Already know who I am here.
Exactly, dude. That's exactly the same thing that the exact same reason is like I've commented on people's streams and stuff like that. You know, like I've already amassed triple the followers that I have on Twitch.
I'm a pay gang far right nationalist shit poster, but people know who I am here versus on Twitch. I'm just like a fucking nobody.
You're just a nobody. There's no way to spread your content. There's no way to talk to anybody. There's no way to like, to me it's not a very I don't know, it just doesn't possess the skills to like grow the tool sets to grow and to gain community and stuff like that. I like and now that's Twitch, now that you can clip things and stuff on YouTube, it has basically all the tools, and you get actual free transcoding. You can stream at higher bit rates. Your streams there stay permanently. There's just so many things that make the platform better. It's crazy. There's another one. Okay, one spider 0 1 2 3.
Was it Ibrahim Ahmed? He's our main commenter right now.
Yeah, he was the only one. Yeah. 0 1 2 3 4 5.
I do, and Dustin's been on my Twitch
6
before.
7 8.
It's just not as easy to do it on Twitch as it is on YouTube. That's a short answer.
9. Yeah, 9 4. So 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 4. Owl.
And Twitch has dumb things, and I'm sure that this person doesn't care about because they're Muslim. But if you're taking, and I don't mean it as an insult, by the way, but if you're someone who is like drinking on stream and you take like even not a shot that makes you sick, but you take a shot that's like, oh, that's gross, Twitch can ban you for saying you're self-harming for you saying it's gross. So it's like
most of the people that were too problematic for Twitch, even Destiny moved over to YouTube because he was getting constantly banned.
For transphobia. That's why he was kicked off.
Yeah, exactly. So YouTube's actually less problematic, which is crazy. Which is because YouTube does censor you, but it's not as censoring as a Twitch, which is nuts.
It's easier to overcome the shadow banning and banning that.
And basically, Twitch has just become like, it's just disgusting now. It's just basically become like a freaking titty streaming platform. It's gross.
Oh, dude! Every time I get on Twitch right before I'm about to stream, I get a thing recommended about like, what was the last one? Me and Carl were laughing about it because I showed it to him.
Link me your channel, sir. I want to check it out. Which one? My Twitch?
It was lonely Latina wife streaming, and it was some like Hispanic woman in a bikini, like just streaming at a computer. She wasn't even doing anything sexual.
Or are you talking to my buddy Craig? I don't know which one you're talking to.
Oh, if you're talking to me, my stream is called the first letter of each word is capitalized. It's called The Stream That Jake Built. I don't have anything uploaded on.
Oh, the guy who got attacked by a cat. Okay, yeah, that's Craig.
Yeah, I do stream pretty regularly. It's The Stream That Jake Built, like the movie.
You can just link it in chat.
Oh, can I send it? Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah, just copy and just link. So okay, that's 8, 9.
I'll link it right now. I usually stream horror. That's the main thing. But then every now and then I do Dark Tide Warhammer, and I talk with Dustin. But mainly it's horror streaming.
Oh, I got your Twitch Wolf. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, right on. Yeah, it's the same name. Simpatico.
Yeah, it's the same name. Yeah.
I love DS. What you talking about? Oh, Dark Souls stuff. Gotcha. Nice.
I did stream Dark Souls for a little bit when I first did it, but I was near the end of my playthrough on Dark Souls 3. I might do Elden Ring. I'm still trying to find a link to send you guys my Twitch stream. I have it on the app. I do a kind of like rudimentary
16
like a
5 0 1
junk
2 3
punk
4
kind of
5.
way. I don't have everything down to a T. Let me see if I can just share it on here.
Burgundy robe.
You know, I don't know how to stream it, but if you just search
keep
the
an eye on
stream
high
that
places
Jake
around the
built,
school for
just like the
Zenobia's
horror
gobstones.
movie, the house that Jack built, it'll
here,
come up.
I'll pull it up.
I'm the only one like that. Yeah. I don't know why, but I can't copy it from the Twitch, and I don't want to log into my computer and fuck up what's going on. My shit's been acting wonky lately.
I got it.
I plan to have it up by Saturday. I might have it up by Thursday or Friday, though.
Let's see, why is it not like... It's not the actual link. It's annoying.
Yeah, that's what it's doing for me. It's not copying the right thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was doing for me. Okay, there we go.
There it is. Doink.
Copy link. Okay, yeah. I'll do it in.
From EA Dawa, nice to see you here. Hey man, what's up? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. I was gonna upload my portion of the EA Dawa discussion, but it got derailed pretty quick with that one other Catholic dude there. So like there wasn't a lot of like conversation that I was able to really have, which is kind of a bummer. But I'll catch him again. And I'll still upload my segment onto my channel. But yeah, it was hard to like find like where I was talking and where that guy started talking and stuff. So but good to see you, man.
You sent it in Discord, huh? Yeah,
It's fine. I already linked it in the chat.
Oh, did you? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, already took care of it.
You know me, I'm a Luddite.
Got it. Thank you. No problem, man.
I'm not technologically advanced. I'm an ignoramus with that. I'm what the Romans would actually call a heathen.
Those upon the heath.
Yep. That's what's funny about the term pagan and heathen. They literally just mean redneck.
Pretty much. It's just like a low it's like a slur against the countryside folk. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you, Ibrahim. I do mostly, like I said, horror streams and some Warhammer stuff, but mostly old horror stuff. And this weekend I plan to start the remake of Dead Space once I work through it, because I feel like what a lot of people don't like seeing is when you do a horror stream where you like have to figure out where keys are, what room opens what, and you just it becomes annoying.
17.
Darktide. We play Warhammer Darktide.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, we play. Yeah, Warhammer stuff, man. No, we were playing Darktide. Him and I both. Yeah, it was all over the place. Are you still doing your long research? Yes, I am. I am, my dude. I am.
I plan to get into Total Warhammer. I want to get into more of that stuff, but my interest into it was more from the grimdark aspect of it. Like I got into it from reading. What was the first book? I read the first book, and then I listened to the audio drama of The Last Church.
Salamander.
And then I did one that I've recommended to you, Dustin, which was called like I Am or I Exist. That's about being a servitor.
Yeah.
And I got into it from that. So eventually I will get into it on the super RTS aspect of it. Right now I'm in the first-person, third-person shooter aspect of it, which would be Darktide and then Space Marine. But I'll get into that stuff eventually.
3 and 9 is 12.
I am a big,
7.
just for your knowledge, an RPG guy. Like I like RPGs and I like
So like Octopus? What is that?
Survival horrors. Those are my big things that I like. Like in my personal time, I'm playing, like I said, Dead Space, and then Final Fantasy. Sorry, I got the hiccups right now. Final Fantasy.
Any
7,
progress?
Reunion.
Any progress? Yeah, no, there's been significant progress. I mean, and just continuing reading. There's just a lot of stuff to cover. It's been,
Well,
you know,
it's probably going to be a while before you have an actual question that you have validity, because you probably, I imagine, for instance, a question right now that will be answered a couple passages down, then you'll have a new question. So it's going to be a while before you have an actual question.
Yeah, I think I'm working, like, I'm really working through the whole, like, claim to prophethood by the Prophet Muhammad right now. That's really, like, really where my main focus is. Yeah, getting through that, and then because I'm reading the books on his, like, on his prophecies. I finished that, and then his biography, stuff like that. There's a lot of groundwork that needs to be laid before, like, I have any, like, seriously constructive questions, because I think I've established the baseline, and now it's like I just need to continue to, like, dig deeper and really get more info on it. And then maybe once I get to that point, then I'll be able to ask like a serious question if I run into like a hiccup or something like that. Look at that suit of armor, man. What were you gonna say, Craig?
Did I ever tell you where the first time I encountered Muslims, and maybe a Muslim in the chat can answer this question? It was when I was straight edge, which is a subculture within the hardcore metal scene here in America and punk rock scene, which is where you, on purpose, obviously, abstain from all drugs, alcohol, and premarital sex. And outside of that, I was vegan. I did not consume anything that was an animal product. And because of that, there were a lot of people that tried to convert me to Islam. Do you know why that is? Why that would attract Muslims to me? Or can any Muslim in the chat answer that? Because I was told a few times that a lot of people that were going my way that were white people ended up being Muslims. And I did meet a few of them that did go down that path of being straight edge, abstaining from all that stuff, and then being vegan to being Muslim. Do they have an answer as to why that is? I'm just kind of curious.
I don't know. They can hear you, man. So if you just they're gonna respond.
Yeah, no, that's why I put it that way. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, I see the chat. I can see that they hear me.
Salam from Jakarta. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, salam, brother. Peace to you as well. I may be pagan, but I still wish you peace.
Let's see here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually had within me doing Muay Thai, boxing, and being a vegetarian and vegan, I've had a lot of people preach Islam to me
Kiki.
in all three of those different fields.
Yeah, it's an interesting overlap there.
Well, there's a lot of I've noticed personally. There is a lot of overlap between Buddhism, Islam, and martial arts. Both those religions interlap in martial arts quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. It's right there. Got it.
Was that a song that said I can hear you? Yeah, I see you, boy. I got you.
Yeah. I think he's gonna formulate a response, maybe.
Yeah, I'm here, brother, waiting for a response. I got you.
Me myself, not
getting into it about veganism.
Gotcha.
I've heard, though, to be fair, that's why I brought up. I've heard a lot of, like, when I was vegan, a lot of Muslim people trying to present Islam to me from a vegan aspect. So that's kind of why I'm curious. Like, they felt like because I was vegan, I was on the road to being a Muslim.
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and
like,
see
for
her.
the people in the chat that can't see me, my ears were pierced and stretched. I had those big plugs in my ears to 2.5 inches. That's pretty damn big to not use as many cuss words. That's a pretty big earlobe size. So I've done a lot of weird stuff. I've had them sewn up. I've had done weird body mod surgeries, and the people that did it, some of them were pagan and some of them were Muslim. And those are the people that did it for me at a place called Spears of Sheba, just to give a, just so you know I'm not just saying shit for no reason. So I've been around a lot of people that have told me stuff and like tried to dig into my personal life and say, here's why you should be this, here's why you should be that. So I'm just kind of curious as to people I don't know why they would say that. So yes, Islam has a strong moral ground. Obviously, people feel attraction to Islam. Okay, so what you're saying is because I had a moral foundation and not want to hurt animals through my veganism, that's what these Muslims were trying to appeal to me with?
Yeah, there is a strong compassionate aspect towards animals that
I can see that.
That Islam does seem to have. I think I've read a lot of Muslims that compliment and read about St. Francis of Assisi and stuff like that and talk about how similar some of the hi cutie. How similar some of the teachings of the Prophet were. What is it?
I do. Yeah, I see her in the back corner.
No, dear.
Walking up to you. I do love me some St. Francis of Assisi, and I do have my. I have my cat that's an elderly cat.
What?
I have my cat that belonged to a friend of mine that killed himself, and then I also have a cat that I'm fostering right now to go to another friend. So I'm very obviously a friend and animal. So yeah, you can appeal to me.
Why are you scared?
For sure.
Wrong.
Is that Amelia?
Where's the monster?
She sees a monster.
Oh no, where's monster? I protect you from monster. You're safe with Daddy. No monster's going to hurt you.
Tell
Daddy
her you'll
keep you
punch
safe.
the monster,
You're
and then
safe
you'll
with
call
Daddy.
friends over to punch the monster.
You're safe right here. Okay. You're scared?
We'll beat up that
Okay,
monster.
the
That monster ain't got
monsters.
nothing on
No
us.
monster. It's just just Daddy. Just you and me, and I protect you from monsters. I'll hurt monster. I'll hurt monster. Boom boom.
But you have a gun to shoot a
You're okay.
monster like I
Okay.
do.
Her sisters scare her, and so she gets like this sometimes. I worry about her.
She steps into telling a scary story.
They go, oh, monster, and they chase her around. They play these games, and it scares her. Okay. You're okay. This is wholesome. Yeah, she does. She gets scared, dude. I worry about her.
We'll tell
Peekaboo.
her dad. We'll tell her Daddy will beat up the monster, and then Daddy will call over friends, and we'll beat up the monster as well.
Hey, there's no monster. You're safe. You're okay.
I will beat up the monster. It won't get you.
Yeah, it's broken.
I'll kick the monster in the head.
Yeah, she's talking about our little thumb, or little finger toy too. See, it's broken. It's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
she hurt her finger? That's not good. Poor baby.
It's okay. I love you. Where mommy? You can go, mommy. Get your ball, go, mommy.
How old is she now?
2.
Huh?
She's 2.
No, but how close is she to 3 though?
She
I know she's 2
she literally just turned 2 days ago.
Really? Why didn't you tell us? I would have sent her something.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you now. That gift that I bought you that I never gave you because it never came to me was fucking 3 goats for you to burn as a mock sacrifice as a joke.
Nice, man.
But they never came. I'll just tell you what they are. I plan to make it up on you one of these days. I will send you something good.
All right, I appreciate that.
Well, because I feel bad because I fucking the thing that bothers me.
You should feel bad. You're a real piece of crap. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'll flog myself off.
Yeah, dude, there better be some self-flagellation.
One thing that, like I joke about having 666 tattooed on me, but the reason I have it is because the F is the 6th letter in the alphabet, and the 3 most important things to me are friends, family, and faith, which is why that's on me.
Found out that
you're not my friend, or you're not my family, you're not my faith, but you are my friend, so that's something that I honor. And I feel bad when that's let down.
I appreciate that. Find out that you were just like Darren and Hamza, same person or game person. Oh, gotcha. Okay, do they play games as well?
I thought he said Dane person. I was like,
Darren slash Hamza. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Which people are those? Are you talking about Darren and Hamza?
Oh, that sounds familiar. I think I know who that is. Darren Hamza.
No, I think he's saying Darren slash Hamza. So I think Darren's his original name, and then Hamza is his Arabic name that he took. They're both into games though.
Yeah, dude, yeah, he's that redheaded Muslim that's like turning gray and white because he's old. I've seen him before. He's on Speaker's Corner as well.
Oh, really?
I've seen that guy before.
Oh, there's this. Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that guy before. I know who he was talking about.
That's funny. I didn't know that they played games. I thought I was the only degenerate that streams the games. Look at that statue. That thing's pretty wild. It's like a horse with a tail.
I think there's a way. I've heard people that really like Star Wars that are Muslim defend it, saying basically like, well, what if the Force was given to them by Allah because they're faithful Muslims? And they were in from that point. I was like, hey, fair enough.
You can call you can call him Jake, yeah, if you want. It's Jake or Craig, you know, it goes by either.
Yeah, you can call me Jake or you can call me Craig. Either one. I don't care either way, brother.
Yeah.
Call me whatever you feel comfortable calling me. Hi, kitten. You want to come up here again? Come here.
Oh, where am I supposed to
Do this. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your butt because you got the wound on you from getting the vaccines? You're okay.
Got the jab, got jab injured.
She just got her vaccinations last Thursday, and she's still been all sore. I was told she was going to be sore for a week.
Sorry to hear
want
that.
to be up here super bad. There you go. You can be up here on the desk. Just don't mess with the cords.
I like his energy. That's real. He's a good guy. One of my best friends.
I try and bring good energy. I mean, I may be pay gang, but I'm open to monotheism. I might be one again soon.
He lives with pure evil. His roommate is pure evil, but he himself is very good. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing.
Nah, he's wanting for spirituality as well,
Yeah.
especially with what happened today, obviously.
Of course.
Oh, hi, kitten.
No doubt.
What are you doing?
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Right, I caught her at my work. She was
Hanging that's rare nowadays. Yeah, no joke. Hang on one second, guys. I think my wife is about to go to bed, so I'm just gonna kiss her and my baby goodnight. I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we are rare nowadays. It's even rare to find people that actually are pagan, because a lot of people that say they are people that are just doing it because they don't like that their parents were Christian, or they want to be like weird or rebel, and they're not actually pagan. They're insincere about it. Come on, kitten, relax. Like I said, I'm controlling a baby cat right now. You're okay. I have her till the end of this month when I ship her out to a friend of mine that's going to take care of her for the rest of her life. Kitten. And she's at basically her terrible too, so she wants to get in trouble with everything. Don't chew that. There you go. You're okay. And Dustin's got to kiss the wife goodnight, and then he'll be back. Oh. No, kitten. You can't climb up there on the keyboard. Now she's trying to get into everything that I have. So, go eat your food. Oh, man. Oh, too bad Dustin doesn't have the guest camera on. Did I give her name yet? I did not give her name, but the people that I'm sending her out to have already named her, and they've helped pay for her shots and everything. They paid half, and I paid half. Her name is Imbla, which is Old Norse for... I say Old Norse, but it's actually Old Danish. They did not speak Old Norse. They actually spoke Old Danish. But it's Old Norse / Old Danish for elm tree. That's what she was decided to be named. She's a very good cat, too. Very nice. And then I have an very, very old cat. He's 15 years old, named Pretzel. Someone else named him. I did not. And then I have a cat that belonged to a friend of mine that is dead now, and her name is Eleanor. She is actually sleeping just on the other side of my computer in her cat tree. She's a very sleepy cat. She just sits around. Obviously, I'm a cat person, and the cat that I have that I'm fostering, like I said, I caught at my work. And actually, this gray cat, Eleanor, I caught at my work as well. I gave her to that friend of mine that's now dead, and then he died. So I ended up with her because I promised him, because we were the two friends within our friend group that were the cat people, that if something happened to him, I'd take care of the cat. So, you know, here I am taking care of the cat. But she's very good. I go to sleep at night, and she lays down on top of me. She's a very sweet cat. So does the kitten. My older cat, Pretzel, he just wants to be an old man and just wants to sit where he sits. Yeah, I try to be nice. I try to be nice to all animals. Like, there's a lot of strays in my area that I'm nice to. I'm nice to stray dogs. It can be a big responsibility. It just depends on where you're at in life, because I'm unmarried and don't have a kid. You know, things like that. I can kind of afford to take care of beings, quote-unquote, lesser than me, as it were. But, you know, it's not always going to be like that, so I take care of them while I can. That's probably why I was attracted to things like veganism back in the day. Just because I feel like helping things beneath me, as it were, even though I don't actually view them as beneath me. Yeah, it is a part of my faith. Like, there's... Yeah, I get married and get kids soon. I've actually been engaged twice. Long story behind that, but yeah, being nice is a part of my faith. There are certain animals that we're supposed to revere and treat nice as a part of it. Like cats, for example, the nickname for them is Freya's children. They are viewed kind of, quote unquote, as the goddess Freya's children. We're supposed to treat them very nicely, which is kind of why I do. That's kind of how it is. What do I believe, Hassan Asif? Well, if you weren't here earlier for the other stream, I am some called me a Scandinavian pagan, but that's kind of a narrowing kind of shallow, and I don't mean that insultingly to the guy that said it, but narrowing, shallow view of the faith. Basically, before Europe was Christian, you had three faiths. You had Germanic, Hellenic, and Celtic. I'm of the Germanic variety. That's what I am. It might seem weird for you guys talking to me being on Dustin's stream, but there's probably a lot more in common that you guys have with someone like me and Christians than a lot of other people. We're not as degenerate and open to things as a lot of other things are. We're very, very traditional. No, I'm not from Sweden. I'm actually funny that you bring that up, because one of the things that I have a frustration with is when you talk about those type of faiths is people bring up Sweden or Norway as the main thing, but the people that mainly practice that faith and were the ones that did what you would call, quote unquote, being a Viking would have been the Danes and the Germans. For instance, every person within Norse mythology that's a king is a Danish king, and all the heroes are Germans. None of them are Swedes or Norwegians. I'm actually a Dane. I'm actually almost exactly 50% Danish and 50% German. I've got a little bit of Russian admixture, but I'm basically those two. But that's where I am. I'm not from Sweden. I'm actually Danish. My grandparents on my dad's side or on my mom's side are from Denmark, and then my dad is from Denmark. He came here in the 80s. I'm an American, obviously. That's where I get that from, as I appeal to my ancestry. I know Slavic deities. I don't know about Norse gods. That's a long thing to get into. They're similar in some ways. They're not exactly the same, but they are very similar. One of these days, it sounds like Dustin plans to have a stream. Sorry, I'm slurring a little bit. I've got some food in my mouth, and my mouth's super dry from eating the sandwich I just ate. Pretty gross to hear. But one of these days, he's going to do a stream where he has me on, and I think we're going to explain it a little bit and kind of talk about it from my perspective. At least that's how he kind of said it. So I'll explain it more then. People were asking me a lot of questions earlier. I think a lot of people assumed that I was either a Catholic or converting to Islam, and that wasn't the case. They were kind of surprised to hear that I was what you guys are hearing I am. Do you read Quran? I actually have a Quran that I got when I was about 16 years old. Just for reference, I'm 32 now. From an Islamic cultural center here in the city I live in. Just for reference, I live in the same city as Dustin or Justin, whatever you guys know him as. We talked about this earlier on the earlier stream, but I have read some of it, yes. I was raised Lutheran, quote unquote. However, my family was more Protestant, non-denominational. That is, they just wanted to say they were Christian and not necessarily follow a church or a religious leader, which I know is a weird thing to hear, but that's kind of how a lot of American families are. And from there, I kind of rebelled, quote unquote, as it were, and I went to a Catholic church, and I went through the catechism classes. I need to drink some water, otherwise my mouth's gonna stay dry. I apologize to all of you. And I almost did it to the end, and then the person that I was doing the class with, something happened with his family, and he had to move back from the town that I'm in now back to the east coast of America, which, if you know where I am now, which I'll just say I'm in the state of California, and he lived in New Jersey growing up, so that's a very, very long way for reference. And I just... Oh, no, I get you. I see that it's just something you don't know. It might be something to discuss, but I'll get into it in a second. But I just kind of fell off of it when he moved away from here. And to go on what you just said, Ibrahim, one of the funny things about you saying that is one of the most concrete accounts we have about my type of religion actually comes from a Muslim. He spent a lot of time with Danes and Swedes and recorded a lot of what we did. His name was. I don't want to sound like a rude person, or to use an American word, being an asshole, saying this to you, but his name was like Ibn Fadlan something. If you know the movie 13th Warrior, that is a dramatized account of what he did, but he was a Muslim man that spent time with Danes and Swedes, and he recorded a lot of what we did. So if you didn't know it as a Muslim person, there's a lot of accounts of you guys spending time with us, and we, specifically my type of pagan, not any other type of European pagan, but you guys get along with us for some reason. I don't know why, but we've always gotten along. If you know what the Varangian Guard is in Turkey, that was the Islamic Empire at the time hiring Danish kids to fight in their army, Danish pagans. We've always gotten along for whatever reason. You read his book in Arabic? Yeah. Him and Saxo Grammaticus, which is a Dane that was educated, quote unquote, in the Roman way, which is why he was called Saxo Grammaticus. That's what his name means. And then there was also, sorry, Destin, I'm talking to the Muslims in your chat. And then there was also Tacitus, who is a Roman who spoke and lived with the Germans. He's another good account.
They're good, man.
They were asking me about my religion, so I was speaking.
I figured this was, I mean...
I think they're all surprised that I'm a pagan and that I'm not degenerate or something. Because the problem is people are, I think, more familiar with things like Wiccans and Celtic pagans, and they're not the same. As, like I told you before, and I'm talking with
Wiccanism isn't real. It's
It's
not even an ancient faith.
However did you do it?
Wiccanism was literally started by a guy in the 60s and 70s that wanted to start a sex cult.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Wiccanism isn't a real paganism.
Before, and one of the problems that Christians had with my people is that you guys didn't have a lot of positive, quote-unquote, moralities to tempt us with, to say, hey, stop doing this and you get this type of thing. So and I think that kind of plays out here, where they're seeing, like, I don't have these degenerate behaviors. You know what I mean?
That'll teach
they're
you
probably
to stink up your
expecting me weird
classmates.
and, like,
What?
You know what
keep
I mean?
my prized
I'm saying
collection
weird,
for
but you know what I mean.
yourself.
As he
I'm
plays a
only
wizard game
teasing.
where he
Of
does
course you
magic.
can have them.
Oh, thank Merlin. You had me worried there.
Sure, I have no
Now that I
idea
have
what
all
the
my
brother's talking
gobstones
about
back,
our joint now.
I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up
Yeah,
for a game.
we've been going for a while. You're still talking to that weird Ravenclaw that looks like she's gonna steal from you.
Well, I did a mission for her.
Oh, you've definitely changed your character since the last time I saw him. I think I put my phone away because I was at work, and when you were changing his
All I did was change his hair and his hair color.
How funny. Oh, shit, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun.
I have no
Not
idea what the
everyone
brothers are
knows the
talking
rules.
about. I joined now.
Very well, off I go.
Talking about my
Wish you
buddy's,
luck.
I think my buddy's paganism, my buddy's pagan religion. I think that's what's going on. Or challenges, collections, map. Fire ranking charm. What just happened? I just got a bowl of frozen fruit, and almond milk, and some walnuts. My favorite dessert. Trying to find him a wife. He is old enough to handle a family. Oh yeah, agreed. I think he's older than me.
You can't imagine
what
how
kind of fruit you
inconvenient
got?
travel was.
It's mango, blueberry, and some little bit of frozen strawberries. Frozen strawberries, frozen mangoes, frozen blueberries, and in almond milk with some walnuts.
One of my favorite treats to eat is mango mochi.
Yeah.
Make it with actual mango.
Yeah. No, this is actual frozen mango. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I get the big 3-pound bags.
You know, I've been eating, not to alarm the Muslim brothers in chat, and I am open to something else, but I'm eating eggs, bacon, and a slice of avocado for breakfast like the past 5 months. Dude, it's so good.
Obviously no,
Also,
obviously no bacon, but
that's what I'm saying. I'll swap out the bacon if y'all got something else like turkey bacon or something. I'll throw it in there.
actually, I actually like turkey bacon.
Oh, I like turkey burgers and stuff. I can't say that I've actually had turkey bacon.
I actually like turkey bacon, but I don't like pork in general. So.
Well, you know me. I've grown up on ham, so.
Yeah. Kind of a dope ass area, dude. I want to run around a little bit.
Jacob's gray cat and the kitten are cuddling each other right now. It's pretty adorable.
Nice.
Jacob's cat has like a super motherly straight her, and she like holds the kitten down and cleans her.
Holds her down.
It's dude, she like puts her paw on her, like holds her. I was like, no, I'm gonna clean you, and cleans her.
That's funny. Level 2 lock. Yeah, so like, where am I supposed to go now? Because there are no more quests.
Wherever the wind takes you, brother.
No.
Wherever Allah takes you.
Right. Because I gotta learn a fire making charm to continue.
What did trying to find him a wife? He is old enough. Yeah, I am old enough to handle a family. Like I said, I was engaged twice before, and I've almost been a dad 3 times. 2 times I lost, and the other time she ran off and got an abortion. I had no say in it. I had no say in it, as in she did it behind my back. So I have almost been down that route. I am willing to get married.
I don't know. Library
I'll tell you
annex.
what, you find me a nice Muslim woman, I'll convert.
Yeah, I had a buddy who literally became Mormon just because of how good the woman he found was.
Sometimes that happens, man. Sometimes, and it's weird how people are adverse to that, because sometimes cats are enough. Cats don't cry 24 hours. My kitten cries all the time, Ibrahim. it's my kitten's a big crybaby. She's a needy kitten. But
Come Muslim, find
sometimes
Muslim
that's
wife.
what it takes, man. Sometimes you need a good woman.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm making a joke, obviously, when I say that, but sometimes that is what it takes for some people. Sometimes you meet a good woman and like with that Marine we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He didn't get married to that woman. It was a good woman, a Muslim grandmother that gave him a Quran and converted him.
Mm-hmm.
Good woman does not mean a lover.
Yeah, agreed.
That's
The
there
Daedalian
was
keys are back.
a very long time
brilliant?
ago. I
Hello,
don't know if I
Nelly.
told you this.
You seem
There
excited
was a
about
Muslim guy
something.
that I met at a
Daedalian
bus
keys are
stop
back.
when I was on my
The
way
what
to
keys?
the AKA.
The
my voice
Daedalian
hygiene.
keys. Surely you've
And he
seen
became
them
real
flying
interested
about.
in me, just
Rumour
talking to me, and he
is
said,
that a
you know what,
former
I'll come see you at your
headmistress,
smoker
Professor
the
Mole,
day you fight.
conjured
I
them
don't
to
know if he
protect
ever
the
showed up because I
contents
didn't
of
pay
certain
attention,
locked
but he said he would.
cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't
Nice.
be bothered to disenchant
Every Muslim
the keys,
person,
and they appear every few
every
years.
Muslim person that ever met
You should
has
try
been
to catch
super
one.
nice to me. We'll
Why
say
would I
that.
do that?
Each key will
Accurate.
lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in
been
the
very,
castle. If you
hospitable.
can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock.
But then again,
not-
I also grew up around people that were super Catholic and had nuns in their house all the time, and the nuns were super nice to me.
That's
I
awesome.
did not mean to burp in Canberra. My bad.
That's awesome.
That was very rude to be on stream. If you heard it.
We did.
But I had Chinese food earlier. I had orange chicken and chow mein.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
It's
what
crazy
I
because I'm on
heard
stream
is that
with
it
you
had
right now
something to
talking
do
to
with
you.
keeping
And
peeves out of
this
things.
kitten I'm fostering
But
is
that
super
may
calm
or
right
may
now.
not
But the
be
minute
true.
that I go to lay
He's a
down, she's gonna
poltergeist.
start bringing all her
I thought they
toys
could
onto my
go
bed and
almost
dropping them
anywhere.
on me and trying to play.
Mm.
Is that what your daughter's like?
Surely you will be trying
No,
to complete
no.
the challenge as well.
So
I've
kittens are worse than
tried,
human
and I
daughters.
can't even
Yes.
get past the first cabinets.
West
Perhaps
Warren
you'll
don't
have
it
better
more,
luck.
So that's a problem.
I'd love to know
Yeah,
what's
I
in
mean,
the
what I
cabinets.
will say is I have been in relationships like the
Perhaps
last
I'll give
woman
it a
that I
go.
was in
I
a
hope you do.
long-term
In
relationship
fact,
with and I lived
I
with.
think I heard one of the
She
keys
was
in the astronomy
open
tower
You should listen for them.
to being a woman and a housewife. However,
I hope you follow a few keys at least.
the way that a lot of
If you
Western
manage to
women
open
are,
a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find.
and this
If
goes into
anything.
that, is they're willing to be wives and stuff, but they are not willing to work on themselves, and they focus on your flaws and don't change themselves, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And like it becomes a problem because it gets to a point where, like, say you're a man and you're not meeting the requirement of like paying bills or making the amount of money, and you get to that point, they won't then better themselves. They'll just keep thinking that no. The reason I'm not better is because of you. The reason I'm not better is because of you, and that's a common Western problem, not just American.
Yeah.
That's just a modern Western. I think you said modern woman, so you're correct in saying that.
Yeah. No, agreed.
I'm just interjecting American. Yeah, I mean, I think it is called the Golden Rule, but I grew up in something called the hardcore music scene here in America, and there's a band called Shere Khan that has a song that goes, somebody once told me there's called the Golden Rule, but the only thing that got me was my ass kicked.
Hello there.
Which, from
Perhaps you can
experience,
help
is
me.
true. I appreciate the Golden Rule, but from experience and practice, treating others the way you expect to be treated, at least here in the
Oi,
West,
can
means
you-
you're gonna be
Hello?
treated like shit
Were
while
you
you treat
calling
everybody
me?
good.
I was, yes.
But
Thought you might
you're
be
right. You know, I
interested in
hope
joining me
they
for
treat
a
you
bit
good.
of
I'm
an
not-
adventure.
What I don't want you guys to
Following
think
a
is that I'm
treasure
like some
map, to
super
be
good person from
precise.
what you hear from me.
Slight
talking to
respite
dozens. I have
from
my flaws
battling
too,
the odd
you know what
troll,
I
I
mean?
should think.
Don't just
Asked
don't just
Poppy
hear
if
me
she'd be
here and think
interested
that
as
I'm
well,
like some
but couldn't
great
drag her away from
personal-
her puff
I have
scheme.
my flaws for sure.
I found two maps
I
lying
know I am
about,
working on it.
both leading to locations around Hogwarts.
Damn, homie, you
Care
talking
to have a look at one?
fucking Harry X?
Malcolm Harry X.
But I do appreciate you guys saying that
Following
I'm
the
a nice
Hogwarts
person.
treasure
I do
map.
try and be,
Count
and
me
I
in.
try to get better.
Wonderful. Hogwarts
Theoretically, as
fascinates
the
me.
day goes by,
You
but
can keep whatever
realistically, it's
treasure
probably
lies
like
at the
every
end of
few
your
months
map.
you get better as
I'll
it
be
works.
satisfied just
It's
knowing
hard
where
to
it
do it
leads.
day by day, realistically. Yeah, this looks like a Nation of Islam Muslim.
Very well.
Love it.
I shall take a look if I can find the time.
A Louis
Maybe back
Farrakhan
here
student,
if
if
you
I ever
find
seen
anything.
one.
Hell yeah.
A
Is
s-
Farrakhan a Muslim?
Louis Farrakhan? Yes.
As
He's
a
leader.
I thought he,
I
okay,
never
I didn't know for sure. I thought he was maybe just like a black nationalist.
No, Louis Farrakhan, he is literally the leader of the Nation of Islam. He studied directly under Elijah Muhammad, the former head of the Nation of Islam.
And by the end,
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, to be honest with you, what I know about
Islam is the only solution. Yeah, boy. That's what-
Hey, it might be.
It might be. It might be, son. It might be. Yeah, no. But, I mean, obviously, Nation of Islam is not. They're not. You know, they have a lot of weird beliefs that aren't normal for other Muslims. But yeah,
Well, the only thing that I really know about them and what's his face? Why can I think of his name? The main black Muslim guy that everybody knows.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Yeah, Malcolm X. The main thing I know about Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam is that him and the American National Socialist Party leader were both assassinated for becoming friends with each other and realizing they need to work together.
agreed.
What's his
Well-
name? Why can't I remember the white guy's name?
George Lincoln Rockwell, GLR.
Yeah, him and Malcolm X were both assassinated for the same reason by their own people.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly,
Yaqub. Yeah, no, he's mentioning because that's the Nation of it. That's a Nation of Islam belief. It gets a little.
No,
It
yeah,
gets a
I
little
know.
wacky.
No, trust me. As someone who was used to be affiliated, and I'll say this now on stream, used to be affiliated with white national stuff. I'm well aware of who Yaqub is.
Yeah.
I'm very well aware of Yaqub.
Yaqub.
But yeah, the what's typically taught in like conspiracy circles is that both George Lincoln Rockwell and Malcolm X were assassinated because they wanted to make peace between the races. And I don't know what it was for George Lincoln Rockwell, but for Malcolm X, it was that he went to Mecca and saw white Muslims, Asian Muslims, black Muslims, Middle Eastern Muslims, and realized, holy whatever, it's for all of us. I can't do this anymore. It can't be a racial
Off on
thing.
another adventure,
He went to
shall
Mecca.
we?
He went to Mecca. Yeah, he went to Mecca and saw that Islam was the answer to solve the race issue. And
Did I say that stupid?
no. Yeah, no. I'm just filling in the blanks. Yeah, no. It's pretty much exactly what you said. But yeah. Yeah, I went to Mecca, saw that.
Like I said, I'm learning how to use my mic, and I
As a
might be cutting
daily
in and out, and I say things
wonder
dumb
where it might
sometimes,
lead
so
me.
I want to make sure I'm being coherent.
No, you're good. I'm not a Muslim, guys. I'm a deist. Oh, is that right? You a clockwork deist, man? You believe in the clockwork theory, bro?
Interesting. You're a deist, so you're like Benjamin Franklin and most of the founding fathers in America.
I think he's just. I think he's just memeing, but yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, what I will say is if you're not memeing, explain that to me, because I'm actually curious, because the guy that I used to be best friends with years ago in high school claimed to be a deist, but he couldn't explain it to me. And Nation of Islam is not Islam. Why do you say that, Hassan? Is it because they're racial, or what's the reason? Why would you say that they're not Islam?
Yeah, no,
Actually,
no, I know they're not Muslims. Yeah, they don't. Well, they follow. They follow a completely tangential. Their entire belief about the conception of the religion is different.
Whatever you say, yeah, but I'd be curious as to what this person says.
Sure.
Where's the cabinet?
Not, I don't.
How do I
That
get
sounds
this
rude
key
as fuck.
No, I get you.
I
No,
don't mean that.
no, I understand what you mean.
I'm actually very curious as to what they mean by that. But what I would extrapolate from what we've been saying and them saying that is because it's racial, that they're not accurate.
Mm.
What the fuck are you doing with this key thing?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh, you have to like let it drag and drop into the keyhole as you stroke it. How weird. Yeah, there you go. You have to stroke it into the center.
Perhaps Nelly knows.
So weird.
Slap it.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's odd.
It's odd.
Oh, Steve texted me back on me saying. I'm gonna send him a.
Oh, okay. No, you really, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because Steve's awake in Austria right now, so.
Nice. We won some Ream COD, but I don't think he affects our world or cares about us. Interesting.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, what I would say is, even as a pagan, is that I'm open to there being a supreme god above the gods that I worship. We just don't know about them. I'm not saying that I actually believe that, but I'm saying that that could be a thing. That's actually been a question that's been posited, but I guess that would fall more in line with Hinduism, where they have like their gods they worship and then a god above, and then Sikhs only worship that god above and not the other gods. You know what I mean? That type of thing. I'm not saying I actually believe that, obviously. I'm just saying I posit that. That's something I thought about.
Was born Muslim though. Technically, according to Islamic belief, we're all born Muslim, right? That's what they say. It's your fitra, you know? Fitra.
Were you
Innate
able
human
to follow
nature.
one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nelly. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its
Really
lock.
don't understand why my
Brilliant.
voice sounds
What
like
did you
this.
find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Well, what I will
Looks
say to
like
you,
a
I don't know why
Gryffindor
you're...
house
Oh, you're talking
token.
about your character's
I'd
voice?
bet it unlocks our house chest.
Okay, I thought you
I
were
call
talking
them
about your
house
voice in gang.
chests.
Like, bro,
I've
you
seen the
sound
one in
fine.
our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, I know my voice as a human is amazing. It's
I do
glorious.
hope
Okay?
you continue
I'm just kidding.
on. For so much effort, the prize must be.
I don't know why my in-game character's voice sounds like
See
this.
through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
Yeah.
Why does your hair look... Oh, you took the hat off, that's why. I was gonna say, why the fuck does your hair look so long?
Oh, my hair in the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's because you took the hat off.
Gotcha. The chat's responding to you about though.
Oh.
Pagan beliefs.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's
Change it
believed to
again.
be.
It's funny seeing you like look down at your like at your proverbial crotch and then you respond. It's like you're it's like you're talking to your crotch and getting like
When I
bro.
look at my phone,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, because you're the video above it. It's funny.
Just so you know, if you open your OBS, you can have my face cam on your thing. I have it with my friend Alex when he shows up, but you see him on chat.
Okay, fair. Let's see.
Don't do it right now. It's a whole thing to set up. I'm just saying you can't.
Oh, is it a whole thing to set up, Craig? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, I don't know unless you're the computer guy. You know more than me.
I do. I do, bro. I do.
You might be able to just have him right now. Yeah, no, yeah, I see what you're saying, Abraham. I've actually heard that before, but that's kind of like I think I've heard that with Judaism, where they may have had a pre-Jewish religion where they worshipped multiple gods, but it was Yahweh and his wife. What is her name? Ashla, I think. Ashla or Ishtar, something like that. So yeah, that's like a prevalent thing. Doesn't mean it's true, but it is a thing that's prevalent. Are you trying to add me to your?
Yeah,
team?
I'm going to. I'm going to right now. I figured out how to do it.
Okay, cool.
No, not cool, Craig. Not cool at all.
Well, I'm not doing anything nuts. It's just me, and you'll see.
I'm not doing anything nuts.
Well, I was gonna say I don't have my Chechen beard.
Oh, that's funny. Not doing anything nuts. There he is.
I am redheaded. So.
There he is.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's how I have it with Alex. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And it even has my mic on thing every now and then when it goes by. Oh, that's crazy. It does that as like a shape of an outline. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys can see me on cam.
It's my boy.
You can see how long my hair is, and my beard's not as big as I said it was in chat because I cut it recently. It's there.
I lied to you, and now I got caught. No, I'm kidding.
No, I cut it recently.
Let me see if
No,
let
people
me see if I
ask
can let me
before,
see if I
like,
can trim
"Are you
it.
Muslim or something because your beard is so big?" And it's like, no, I ain't Muslim. My beard is just big.
Let me see if I can. Oh, actually, I can. Okay. Edit, transform.
Hello, Abraham. You see me here. You can see all the. Well, actually, you can't see all the tattoos I have really because my big beard blocks the way and I'm wearing long sleeve. But yeah, I'm covered in tattoos. I'm trying to get better.
Transform it here. Hang on. Put it down a little bit per side. Let's do it like.
Yeah, because I'm way bigger than you.
Yeah, 150. 150.
There you go. And I only have the background right now because I don't have my actual background set up behind me. It's
200.
Cats playing around and
200.
stuff like that.
Bam. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Should I move you right next to me, like, because we're friends?
Yeah, do it.
No.
Buddy gang. Buddy gang.
Bud gang. Now it looks like we're sitting like right next to each other.
Yeah, you see, that's what I was trying to do with the horror games I was playing with my friend Alex. Is I wanted to kind of recreate that couch co-op, as it were. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get you.
That's fun to do.
Yeah. Oh, can I go up here?
Here we go. That's perfect.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I already had a window capture set up, so I had to just pop the chat out or pop the how was the game? Nasif, my dude. I was hoping to talk to you earlier, but I think I was AFK when on the past stream. The game's okay, man. It's pretty cool. I like it. The aesthetics are great. The graphics are really good. It's a lot of conversation and stuff, but the world seems pretty well built.
It's very RPG dialogue heavy. It looks like.
Which is good. I like it. Yeah. Dude, how did you get any of those books that I recommended to you? Speaking of which, big respect that you're asking about those authors.
Which books is he talking about?
What? What just happened? I just got eaten by a frog.
Oh, no, I think you activated something. Oh, you opened up a secret.
Lumos.
Interesting. What the hell?
Yeah, dude, the castle is vast. This is tight. Oh! Is there where's that door at? Let's go back in there. Yeah, I'm liking it though.
seems super fun. It seems like a mix of like The Witcher and Dark Souls.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm liking about it. The combat's pretty sick too. Yeah, I just started reading Essential Renee Gainon. Great book. I'm surprised you remembered me, bro. Did you tell me I'm gonna remember the dude who asks me about Julius Evola and Renee Gainon? Get out of here, dude.
Yeah, bro, if you ask us about stuff like that, any one of us.
Yeah, that's important, bro. That's the good stuff. Like that's my stick, dude. Like you don't.
That's like my boy Yusef that asked me about Nazball shit on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm waiting until you come back. I'm here.
Yeah, no, that's heavy stuff, man. So like, yeah, anytime because that's why that stuff is so powerful. That's why it stayed with me for so long. And the fact that he became a Muslim, and there's rumors that Julius Evola was a Muslim as well, and then a lot of those other thinkers. That's why, like, when I talk to like certain Christians, and
Was that a cat? Turn around. Was that a cat?
that's a cat.
Can you pet it?
Yes.
Levioso.
I can also levitate it.
Pet the cat for the stream.
All right, pet the kitty.
No, put the cat down and pet it.
Put it down.
Stream wants you to pet the cat.
Put the cat down.
Based.
Base cat petting. Cat.
What I was gonna do this weekend is I was gonna stream the game The Stray. I was gonna do quote unquote streaming The Stray with a stray, and I was gonna have the foster cat on my lap.
There you go. Nice.
I thought that'd be a good idea.
10 out of 10 gameplay. Abraham says that's right, dude. That's right.
You have to pet the cat.
Yeah.
I wonder what Violet's up to. I could use a bit of a respite from this frame.
Ooh, that's a big old lady.
That's a.
Probably watch her.
That's a.
Probably watch her butt eat.
That's a.
That's why you
This.
big lady.
Whoa.
I'm preaching the truth.
I'm preaching. Hey, I'm just here. I don't like it. I'm
My
just
Seems
telling
I need
you.
to find more house tokens.
Don't mean it's right, but it's the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the truth is inconvenient.
Al Gore did say it.
Yeah, so he made a movie about it.
That's what's fun. That's what's funny is, and I don't mean this as a defense, but there's probably a lot of people watching that don't get the American references we make. That's unfortunate. So we have to explain it.
I think some of it's kind of universal though.
Well, something like that, yeah, they'll probably get. Al Gore is pretentious in any country.
Yeah, exactly. His pretentiousness knows no borders.
Yeah.
George Soros has pushed his pretentiousness across the borders just like he does other people.
George Soros molests kids in every country.
I don't know if you could. Can you say that? Can you say that on YouTube? Can you say the M word?
Oh hell yeah! I know what I can say on YouTube.
Do you? And you know it's pretty. It's way better than Put that down a little bit. It's way better than on Twitch.
The worst we can say, and I'll say it now to prove it. The worst we can say on YouTube is faggot. That's the worst.
Why did you say it then?
No, because it's okay. We're fine.
Oh, you're saying you can say it. That's how bad. Yeah. Don't worry, we don't have snitches here. No, I agree, but the thing is you don't have to be snitches. It's automated. The captions are automated, so they get flagged just from saying words. So yeah, no,
that's only within the first 10 minutes. You're way past that.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, that's only the first 10. You're fine.
Okay,
You're way
gotcha.
Yeah, you can't say the N word. Obviously, you can't be racist, and on Twitch you can say retard, but you can't say quote unquote the F slur, which is what I said earlier.
Gotcha. Based. You can still say the F word. You can still say the F slur.
Yeah, so you can still say faggot on YouTube.
Based.
Trust me, I know all the rules on here.
It's true. It's good. It's good. I need that. Okay, so now what am I trying to do here? I'm supposed to learn.
Oh, and you can't say transphobic stuff. Like you can't say things that are explicitly. I won't say the actual word, but you can't say things that are explicitly calling someone not female to male when they are. But you can say things like "troon" and get away with it.
Complete Professor Hackat's assignment. Where's Professor Hackat?
Oh, how's it spelled? Hekate?
Yeah, Professor Hekat.
Yeah, that's an Egyptian god.
Oh yeah, he did look Egyptian.
Yeah, I see you, Abraham. We ain't snitching to nobody.
No, ain't no snitches in this chat. Well, where? It's so satisfying to say it. I agree, dude. F word is goofy. It's so satisfying. No, dude. I say it all the time.
Well, to me, it's like to me personally, it's like it's like the word retard. It's like calling someone stupid. It doesn't mean the quote unquote homophobic thing that people say it is.
No, I know.
To me, it's stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't need same thing with retard. It doesn't. That's not what it means.
That's why one of my favorite things is to say, "Shut up, you faggot retard."
Yeah,
It's
I
like
go
calling
boom.
them twice.
Boom. Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't gotta be such a yeah, exactly. There's all kinds of usages for it. Oh, look, another cat. I did it.
Hell yeah, you got to pet all the cats.
I think all
Do you
shirts
have
should be
an
allowed.
animal?
Agreed.
By the way, do you have an animal in this? Because you're supposed to have an animal that you have.
You're talking about the Patronus?
No, not a Patronus. Everybody had, dude. There's a lot of cats in here. You're supposed to have like an animal, like you have an owl, a rat, a raven, or a cat, a dog, something like that. Not a Patronus, but like your personal companion thing.
Oh no, I
Harry
know that.
has, like Harry has Hedwig the owl. Ron has the rat. I forget its name. That ends up being a person later on, and then Hermione has the owl Hedwig.
Yeah.
You don't have something like that in here? That's weird.
Not yet. No.
That's weird how there's so many like basic things within the lore that they skipped over.
Well, it's because it's so long ago, so long in the past. I think that a lot of that stuff isn't defined.
No, I get that, but even things like even in fifth year, starting as your fifth year, that's weird.
I'm wondering when I'm.
So weird.
They just words after all. I agree. I don't know, like how I'm supposed to learn this spell. Am I supposed to go to bed or something?
Yeah, they are just words. But the problem is that people in the modern age assign those words with too much meaning behind.
Oh, there we
them.
go. There's this quest. Got it.
And I don't mean the immediate meaning that they have, like calling someone stupid, but they have it like, if you say that, you mean that you want to go out of your way to kill them and, get.
Oh, this art is dope.
If you call, yeah, it is. If you call it, dude, it reminds me of the stuff inside the cabin in what's the fucking the pagan A24 movie?
Is this game before or after Harry Potter? Way before.
Oh yeah, it's way before.
Hundreds of years before.
This is like prequel.
Yeah.
Midsummer. That art looks like the Midsummer art.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does look like that. You're right.
What was I saying before?
That's exactly, Nassif. That's exactly what I thought. It looked like Mughal art, dude.
Yeah. What I will say, and I'll say this now, is if you look at a lot of pagan medieval art, not Christian, is it's very similar to the Indian art.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. They may come from the same source.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of Indian Sufi art that looks just like that.
Yeah. Indo-Aryan is a thing. Indo-Aryan becomes Indo-European. That's a very, very serious connection.
Yeah, I was just reading something on Indo-Iranian, that it being of the same lineage, of the same people. You get a lot of clothes from the castle.
Like you find out in like boxes and stuff.
It is said 1800 if I mean. Yeah, you get a lot of like cosmetics from the castle.
Hold on. My gray cat has the kitten on her back and she's swatting her.
Nice.
Oh, they're playing. They're playing. I have to watch them because they're fine to play, and the kitten needs to learn like boundaries with older cats. But I have to watch my gray cat because she plays rough even with my older cats.
What do these?
Accio. Reparo.
Boy, that looks like a dingus on the right. That's a dingus made out of pots and pans. That's inappropriate.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Lumos.
What is?
Levioso.
Ah, I gotta do Leviosa. Okay. Field page guy. Got it.
It is set in 1800s, if I remember. Is it? Yeah, it might be.
I'm pretty sure it's around the same time as what's it called? The this big old pendulum.
Late 1800s. There's probably late 1800s if it is. Probably right.
Yeah. I'll have to wait.
Who was it that said that? So I'm not being an asshole.
Can I help
Abraham?
you?
Yeah, you're probably right. And yes, Nassif, for you who I was talking to earlier, it does look like that. The type of art. That's a very
World's much smaller than we think. Heck yeah, dude. No doubt.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys heard of the 6 degrees of separation rule? That rings a bell.
Yes, if you don't know Ibrahim, that is a thing, and this might ring a bell for you, Dustin. Have you ever heard the game 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
No. No.
Within American cinema, every single actor you know is
Sebastian
at least
told me to see you about a club.
or at
Sebastian
most
vouches for you.
7 actors
That's all I need to know.
separated from the actor.
I
Kevin
coordinate
Bacon. It is a
duels,
true
crossed
thing.
ones.
It's weird, I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
invitation
thing
only,
here in
so
America.
you
If
must
you
have
guys
really
don't know in
impressed
the Middle Eastern
Sebastian.
world or Europe or wherever you guys are living, it doesn't matter, Asia, wherever. Kevin Bacon, the American actor, from every single actor you've ever heard of, is at most 7 actors away from those actors you're talking about. So yes, the 6 degrees of separation
I
is
seem
a
to have a
rule,
knack for
and
dueling.
it's so far
Then
extended that
you've
it
come
extends
to the right
person Kevin
place.
Bacon on
How
a
does
realistic
cross
level.
ones work
So
exactly?
yes, continue
You
from
show
there.
up,
I know
I
what
match
it
you with
is.
other
Dustin might
duelists,
not, but I know what
and
it is.
whoever is still standing in the end wins.
Ibrahim said
It's
that.
our
He
way of
said, "Have
determining the
you
school's
guys
greatest
heard of the
duelist
6
once and
degrees
for all.
separation rule?"
And
There's a game
to
called
liven
6
things
Degrees
up,
of Kevin
the
Bacon.
winner is
That's why I
awarded a
brought it up.
prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
You there, Dustin?
I
Yeah, I'm here.
agree. Besides,
Okay, you
in
got
cross
super
ones,
quiet real
you
quick.
could duel with a partner if you
I was
like.
just listening to this
First
kid
time I'll
talk,
pair you with
this
Sebastian.
little curly-headed kid
Next
talk.
time, you'll need to bring a partner
Well, I'm
along,
waiting for
or
you,
duel
Ibrahim,
alone.
Whenever you type
So,
it in, while you were
care to
asking
step
that,
into the
'cause
ring?
I know the rule very well. And we actually have a rule for all of you
Get me in the
guys.
ring.
In my
Spectacular!
family,
Let
my
the
grandma's
fireworks
Danish last
begin!
name, and no, her name is not short for anything. This is her actual name. She's that Danish.
We'll make you regret
Jerry.
signing up.
Yikes.
G-R-I. That's my grandma's name. Very Danish. We have a thing in our family called Jerry's Law, where my grandma will say something, or anybody will say something that starts with her. And a week later, he'll start singing that song
Like a
that
winner.
we're talking about, and we're on the news. That's Jerry's Law. So, you're gonna bring up 6 degrees of separation with Abraham, and then you're gonna see it everywhere.
You're better than that.
From here on out. And that's gonna be what you call Jerry's Law. Same with you guys.
Let me
You
know.
gotta whip some spells with that boy.
Yeah, had to destroy them.
Big hits that round.
Victor with the crosswalk.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up, and you could be the next school champion.
It's all good.
Brilliant.
He's probably typing a big old
I
paragraph out.
In fact, the
Yeah,
second duel
probably.
is ready
Well,
when
you only
are.
have so long.
And as a
to
fully
climb up in the
initiated
YouTube channel.
member, you now have access to the
He
official
said the game
Crosswords
audio was too
training
loud. He
dummy.
couldn't hear you.
Very good way to master spell
Oh,
combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory.
Yes, I've
Well
heard of the
fought.
rule.
Hope to see you back
Yes,
here
I've
again.
heard of the rule. Short enough for you. People can rewind and hear what I said before, so I don't repeat it again. But yeah, I have heard of the rule for sure. Oh, I hadn't heard the part of the act. Yeah, it's such a popular rule here that it's extended to that act.
Accio.
Kevin Bacon's a pretty cool actor. He's in a lot of good stuff.
Okay, control is dodge. I used to have it as C. Yeah, I'm gonna switch those two.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I get you. I get you, Abraham. I was just curious as to if it was in relation to something you were asking, like somewhere related to something down the line.
And then where do I set?
Walk, like the Pantera song. Dustin, I'm actually curious. What kind of music did you listen to in high school? Just because you're talking to the Muslim people, and they might have
Blues,
more
blues and classic rock,
Really?
and super hardcore freaking gangster rap.
Okay, because I went to hardcore metal and punk.
No, I literally listen to a lot of stuff, but music really never was a huge part of my life. I listened to like pretty much anything my friends listened to.
That's the opposite for me, Steve, Tim, Carl, basically everybody on our side of the friend group that you know. Even Steve, just for reference, and I'll say this on the chat because they'll never know who he is. There was a show that
Hello,
I was
Lucan.
working at, and Steve showed
May I
up to
use
see
the
Kylie
training
with a
dummy?
bunch of Marines.
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations
So-
to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I've been to a lot of metal shows back in the day and shit like that. I was kind of curious because I've talked about music before.
Be sure to cast all your
Your
spells
music
before
does
the
seem
dummy
kind of
lands.
different from what
If
I
you
like.
need to stop
What do you mean
practicing
hardcore gangster
before you
rap? Like,
finish
who
all
did
of
you
them,
listen to?
let me know.
Army of the Pharaohs, Chief Kamach, stuff like that.
Oh, you're listening to fucking like East Coast Muslims.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, while I know like a lot of like Northern California stand rap, like Woody, I know like Southern California, like Capone, and then I know Brother Lynch Hung. You ever listen to Brother Lynch?
Yeah.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. This won't matter to the chat,
fall.
obviously, because they don't know what we're talking about.
I'm a Fred
They were
Durst
opening
consumer. I don't know who that is.
Fred Durst. That's Limp Bizkit.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Good one.
I know Fred Durst. Red light, green light. No, I know that. one of my favorite. I grew up listening to Slipknot. One of the funniest things I've ever seen,
Nicely
Dustin,
done.
was a parental safety
say
ad
that's
that the
enough
sheriff
practice.
departments for
looked
Sacramento
good
put
out there.
on.
Thank you,
And one of
Lucan.
the black guys in
I
there
say
talking
better
about
to
how
discover
much he
one's
needed his family to be
weaknesses during
protected with
practice
fucking Brother
than
Lynch
during
Hung.
a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger
Brother
now.
Lynch Hung raps about being a cannibal and shit like that.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
It was pretty funny to see. I was just kind of curious because I don't think I've ever actually.
Yeah, I mean, listen to kind of. It was just kind of whatever. Like that's what my buddy Josh's older brother Jake used to listen to, and yeah, I don't know. I wasn't like a huge. I don't know. Like I never really found like a genre, and now I have like a specific type of genre that I listen to, but. Before
For us, it was always like hardcore, which was always like straight edge stuff. Or if you don't, I'm not
Lucan.
assuming you
Is
don't
the
know.
next
but
round
for
of
the
cross
chat,
ones all set?
what straight
Why,
edge
yes,
is
it is.
basically a
I've got
punk
a great
rock
match lined up.
alternative,
Ready
which
for
is
another round?
basically very
I'm ready.
borderline
Let's do
militant
it.
gang member,
Brilliant.
anti-drug.
Are you dealing with a
where,
partner?
Like if you do drugs, smoke weed, or drink alcohol, they'll beat the shit out of you and make you not do that
Yes,
stuff.
Sebastian.
Then
And
let's
then I
get
listen
to it.
to like very dark metal. I talk about like serial killers and shit
Ready
like
to
that,
get
and then
thrashed?
grindcore, which was just crazy in general. That's what I listen to.
Apologies in advance.
All the stuff that I listen to. What'd you say, gangster rap, Dustin?
yeah, I listen to like screamo though, hardcore stuff. Like
Okay, yeah. Basically everything that I listen to. That's all you've got. Well, and not necessarily on the extreme like the straightest stuff. It was like you're gonna do drugs and the shit out of you till you don't do drugs. It's not everything like that. And I actually have tattoos on me for that still. Levioso. If you wasn't here, the chat can see it. The side of my hands actually say drug free. See, I have an X tattoo on one set.
Like a winner.
Next to my eye. And the X drug free.
Accio.
Oops.
Well, it's a thing in Europe too.
Let me know better than that.
I don't know what you're supposed to hit to parry on this one now.
What is it? I would say. Do I perform those? No, I don't. I did. I played bass from jazz dance from 7th grade to senior in high school. And I was multiple bands, vocalist, nothing serious. And that's been years.
I could never
like I said, I'm 32 now, and the last time I did anything that was considered.
Bravo.
I gave it my
How
all.
old was
You
I?
did indeed.
Bam, I was 19.
The other duelists have
That
already
was a
taken notice
long
of you.
time ago.
But after that last round, they'll really have it in for
Always the
you.
middle guys who are
You'd
the
better
nice.
keep practicing
Yeah,
if you
I mean,
want a
I
chance
think
at
that's
winning.
what it is. I think with a lot of
Or
people
at least
that are in,
surviving
like,
the
things
next
like the
round.
metals or hardcore
I'll let you know
scene or
when we're
anything
ready.
like that.
Hope to see you then.
And one of the people, if you want to look it up, that
The next round
I'm.
is for all the
People
gobstones,
joke that I'm
so to
influenced
speak.
by, but I actually do like him as a person in general because he's a family man and shit like that.
Assignments all
Is
finished.
Varg Vikernes, but he was in a black metal band called Mayhem with his own thing called Bazurn. And if you actually, well, if I didn't have the thing behind me on camera, you'd see the big poster that says Bazurn behind me. But yeah, we all kind of are family, man. And I think we kind of, how would you put it, Dustin? We get our rage out through the music, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of
So
what
we're
he's.
not like
That's,
that in life. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how it is. Probably why we're so nice. I mean, there's no reason to be mean in real life when you get out through your music, which is why I don't. One of you asked earlier, Dustin, what was it, your doctrinal
It's
disagreement
cute.
would be with Islam? Was that what it was?
I didn't see anything like that. What are my doctrinal disagreements with? Oh yeah, if there were any, have I encountered anything? Yeah.
What I would say personally, from what I've seen, what's most consistent with something that people in Islam don't like would be the music thing. Because I think there's just too many things that come from positively expressing rage or anger through music in a way that you don't express it to people in a way that you would hurt them. And outside of that, oh, hold on. I have to protect the kitten. Hold on. My cat's attacking the kitten. Hold on. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Sorry, I have a big gray cat. That was attacking my kitten. But outside of that, I would say that there's too many ways that people use music to express the way that they love God and worship God to say that music is just bad as a whole. That would be my opinion. You know what I mean? There's just too many ways you can split that. You can't say it's bad. Did that make sense? Or did I split off in a weird way because I...
No, I understood what you said.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't sound stupid. I lost my train of thought.
No,
So when I looked over to my right, my gray cat had like the kitten on her back and she was attacking her.
Oh, gotcha.
On the top of the tree, so I had to split them.
Yeah, no, I the Christian position on it is that like that music just like everything else has to be worked towards like the net good. Like music can be uplifting and it can be a good thing, but that's only under the right circumstances. Whereas music can be very degenerate and very harmful, and so that has to be done against. Whereas Islam is more concerned with like protectorates, and so I see Islam's like bulwark against music is that it can be good, but for the most part it's going to be doing more harm than good. And so I think that bears out in the modern world, definitely. Like the modern world, music is predominantly evil, like no doubt. So I get their position on it. But yeah,
well, it's like film or anything else.
Yeah.
For the most part, film and music are used nowadays
Yeah.
to express like complete, just like degenerate.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like everything's been hijacked. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm be right back. I need to get some water.
Yeah, no worries.
I
Dude, my
trust
mouth's been
Mr.
dry all
Brattleby
day. I
was
think it's
able to
because I've
accommodate
been
you
around the
and that you
paintball
found
during
success in
painting
your
Stater.
endeavors.
What, kitten? You get any more? No, go lay down. You're eating me right now. What, kitten?
All right, boys. But while Craig's gone, I'll tell him when he gets back. But I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Need to go and lay down with the wife and baby. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, so go down and do that. We'll be back on probably tomorrow though. A fun game, so you guys take it easy. Send my regards. You got it, brother. See you, Abraham. See you again, man.